Well, we're basically a family farming enterprise that's fairly mixed and varied, with beef, sheep, some lucerne seed, and progressively over the last 6 years, feedlotting cattle and a few lambs as well. So, yeah. We were always needed to build a facility that could be accredited, AUS-MEAT accredited for the people that we're supplying the cattle to, so that it could be, sold as certified grain-fed cattle. So we made plans probably 5 years ago to do something, but unfortunately that coincided with COVID, so we couldn't really get a lot done, and it just took a long time to get engineers, drawings, and all the red tape dealt with construction. So most of last year was spent on that, and we finally got cattle on site in August. So we've had them in here since August, so we're still only pretty new within this structure. But it's EPA licensed and approved, so we're heading down the route of becoming AUS-MEAT accredited and fully legitimate feedlot. A little bit hard to gauge, as far as the shed goes. There has to be, and I'm pretty sure there is, a weight gain advantage over cattle being, having shelter, whether it be middle of summer at the moment or while it's wet. I suppose coming into winter this year, we'll have a better gauge on that. And they're confined to a regulated area, so they're not wasting energy. Time will tell. Yeah. Look, it's not a requirement in the guidelines to be shedded, but obviously at some stage it probably will become part of the guidelines for building feedlots. So we just thought, seeing we had to go to such an expense and an effort to do all the earthworks, build new yards on a new site, that we might as well put the shed over at least a percentage of it from word go, rather than most times you try and put something on a facility afterwards and it just never happens because it gets too hard. So we've done it all in one and got it from word go. Yeah. Might be 6 or 8 years ago we started with hay shed, implement sheds. We put 2 of those up over a couple of years, and then 2 years ago we did covered sheep yards. So we put a whole, demolished all our sheep yards, put a one of action sheds up, and put new yards under that. And that's also one of the best things we've done as far as management of sheep in a comfortable way for them and for us. So no, we've had nothing but a good experience with the action team. Yeah, from word go, dealing with Jason or one of the other guys on design, through being sent YouTube videos of progress on construction, through to phone calls on deliveries and trucking to site, always done in a methodical and how it should be done, I think. Yeah, they do it very well. An X shed would be an action shed, and I'd definitely recommend the experience with anyone that needs a shed. And they always give you a good esky at the end, that's good.